Hello, I'm Keith Wright. I'm the Trading Director for Travis Perkins. So we're going to talk about a number of things, including what trends we're seeing in the landscaping market, some of the decisions that the end consumer is going to be thinking about for the season and the years ahead, and some reasons why Travis Perkins is the one-stop shop to buy all of your materials to do the projects. What we're really seeing is a really strong trend for most things outdoor, so particularly the emergence of new products such as porcelain, which are sort of double what they were in terms of search trends from probably a year ago, let alone 2 years ago. We're seeing patios really start to expand, so actually the patio search term's 4 times what it's been at any point in the last 2 years. We've seen that trend not just this year but over the last couple, about inside extending to out. So think about the bifold doors really emerging in the last sort of 2 to 3 years and really extending from the kitchen area potentially out into the patio area, and that sort of porcelain trend indoors going to outdoors and having almost a seamless link is definitely something that we've seen really starting to emerge and develop. The role that clearly the tradesperson plays in connecting buying the materials from Travis Perkins and actually installing them for the end consumer is really thinking about what that end consumer wants. So is it an outdoor space to maybe socialise a bit more? Is it some better space for families? Those maybe with less indoor space, that extension of indoors to out. So really thinking about what is that outdoor space going to be used for. This is the first landscaping job. There's definitely a big piece for me in terms of planning. The market's quite buoyant at the moment. There's a lot of demand, so thinking about that lead time in terms of product accessibility, that time scale in terms of all that different phases of the project. So there's quite a bit when it comes down to that overall piece. I think the other element really is, regardless almost to a certain degree of what finish you have on a patio or a deck, it's broadly the same amount of time and resource to go in to get into that phase. So whilst your aggregate or your sub-base or that type or your higher materials might be constant, that finishing touch for me can be quite a big difference in terms of where ultimately the tradesperson can get more value out of that project. So really thinking about that selling up piece as part of that job too. We operate in local markets, so we have a wide range of both suppliers, brands and products to service the needs of the local market and give our customers the best choice available. Talk to your local branch. We have got everything that an end customer would actually want. So whether it's accessories, whether it's the core materials, whether it's hire, we've literally got every product to complete that full project from absolutely the start to the finish. Be bold and brave, talk to us, give us the challenge to source what you need, and we'll absolutely do our best to make sure that tradesperson can get what they need from Travis Perkins. This is absolutely about the full proposition, and it doesn't just start and stop with product on the ground, although clearly that is fundamental to the needs of our customer base. We've got the website, we've got the new app, which gives great pricing for trade customers, consistent pricing. You can check stock availability, you can follow your orders. Basically you can do it all, and it doesn't just stop at landscaping. We talked about tool hire, we talked about all the other additional materials that you can source. So we are absolutely here with all of those things in place with one mission, and that is to make the landscaper's life easier. From 1 hour click and collect to next day delivery, we've got landscaping sorted.